I I'm just trying to test this right now. So this is for entertainment purposes only. Um, you feel me? I'm not asking you to believe me. I'm not asking you to go off my wording. I'm not asking you to follow me and shit like that. It would be wonderful if I had a support team though, because the shit that's going on that's falling in play because it's destined to be. Um, I know where I'm at is tied to one of my past lives. So, and as I speak, my I have goosebumps. So I know that's my light. Okay. So you gotta remember, your hair rises due to electricity, right? I mean, you form electricity in your body due to your cells. Reason why your cells or atoms is really your frequency, which ties into you fasting and stuff like that because you need your physical body to be able to reproduce under this UV, right? Because cellular subdivision, it triples the cell while the cell dies out. Okay, so the thing I've been teaching y'all is um the I guess 360 science. So I haven't even finished Man That Fell from Earth, but I realized when I was watching it, it was some shit that he was on because it helps you track the sunspots or where the energy is going to be. So saying that it's like that in reality. Um, just like deltas is really a pyramid. That's just a Greek word. It's talking about the pyramid, like the recycle. You feel me? The recycle symbol type shit. Because of a cycle that forms within the Trinity. And when the Trinity rise, go to 369. That's why the business my business is Trinity Rising. You feel me? So like, y'all niggas can't be fucking with me. Um, I'm outside of your jurisdiction, and I have an operating agreement to be pretty much wherever. Um, Everything's stamped by Secretary of State. Please don't play with me. And shit gets deeper even with that because I know who I am. But thing that's going on, what I've been trying to explain is the hurts is a timeline. Okay, so if you had a timeline of events that was going on, we already know that we're dealing with a cycle and it seems like we're in a loop. Okay, because we are. But once you realize yourself and know thyself, you know thy energy and you know the enemy. So when you know your energy, you know how it's being manipulated because you're starting to pay attention. Really, once you start cleaning up, right side deals with the outside of you more. You feel me? Like, because you have your left and your right, but I feel like it deals more on a solar level, dealing with the outside of you. You feel me? It's like A and B, red and blue. Um, Shit comes together, and now you're using your inputs and outputs. Because I feel like one side of your brain is the in, the other side is the output. But it depends on the body. But anyways, y'all know I've been trying to tell y'all pretty much the same shit. We're trying to spit it out and explain everything, but it's so much to explain when it deals with it. That's why I tell you, you have to know thyself. Because really, I mean, that's why I tell you this 369 or energy is really about your DNA. So that's when it goes back to knowing thyself. And knowing your DNA is the energy. Know thy energy. Know thy enemy, the people who's in, interrupting, because you see reflections of parasites. Just look at people around you. You're seeing light and darkness and the color spectrums in between. You're seeing how nature operates. you see how everything operates. When you start looking at everything, you'll realize that it's just a reflection of energy down to business and management and all this extra shit. Everything is about energy and it's all a reflection of you. The only way your brain will be able to illustrate this thing is because it's a reflection of you. Okay? So this is how it actually I'm actually believing we in the matrix, like tied like type shit. You feel me? Like I was never even really saying it. I would make videos because most of my videos that I was posting was me actually trying to reveal something with you guys. So a lot of it seems really boring because I never knew where I was going with it. You feel me? So it's just I realized if I don't write it down, I need to record it. Okay? So I actually can make better videos. It's just I just be keeping it 100. Like who wants to watch a video like that? But also I tell you hella gems and it should connect dots if you listen. Um, but the thing that's going on, like everything is a reflection of you. That's when you realize DNA in yourself, like the energy, everything is a replica of natural shit. So even if they have robotic clones and shit, it's a replica of a natural cloning system. Okay, but we gonna leave that for. I'm pretty sure you know where I'm getting with that. But getting back to this hurt scale and this timeline. So say like you in social studies or something like that. You create a timeline, right? You create a timeline. So being that you created a timeline, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry guys. Um skip 60 seconds into the video, okay? Cuz I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear all this clicking. I'm just waiting for my friends to get done grocery shopping, so I thought I should talk about some shit. Like that clicking noise tied to a frequency too, low key. That's why I need to change my chargers. For real, for real. Let's give it about 30 more seconds. If you don't want to listen to this, skip to like 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Just a warning. This shit's so annoying, bro. I need to fix it. It's really cheap, but yeah. But anyways, like, I ain't, it's just me on this shit. But things is working. All right, so boom. So gotta stay on point because I know what my title says and how I can steer away sometimes about it yet. So I'm just letting you know we're gonna get on that, okay? But we have to go back and reflect a little bit. So y'all know I've been talking about this timeline. Like say if you was in social studies and they say make a timeline of these significant dates to the time we at right now. Okay. Remember that. Just so you can picture what I'm trying to say. That's a timeline dealing with years. Okay? So say it was a Hertz scale coming off the sun hitting the planet. Okay? So the Hertz scale, say you have the timeline for social studies with these certain dates. Okay? Then you put the same dates on top, but that's a Hertz scale. Okay. The Hertz scale, I made a video about it and actually showed you 5D and up, well 5D to 9, dealing with the Hertz scales. Um, I didn't show y'all. Maybe I did, but a lot of shit got deleted. Um, I didn't show y'all the scale 1 through 4 because the video got cut when I did. It cut it out. Um, but recently I done shown, or even in my shorts, I done shown the Hertz scale, which is dead as a timeline dealing with dimension, but really is dealing with ether, right? But you always have to remember this ether is part of your DNA, okay? Yeah, you says this ether all around you. It's part of you. That's why you have 6 ether genetics, 7 ether genetics, 8 ether genetics, 9 ether genetics. Feel me? A 10, 11, 12 is just a 1, 2, 3. So when you come back to that 12 is a rebirth of the 9. So that's when you got 3 alternate heavens. You feel me? It's no number greater than 9. But it's always going to be a rebirth of 9, because if it to make a circle, it would have to be a rebirth of itself. And then it goes into a higher state. That's the whole thing about trinities rising. You get to the 9 by trinities. Okay? That's when cellular subdivision is doing the same thing in you, outside of you, and on this planet. So like certain rocks and shit is activating, certain animals is activating because the UV is splicing and dicing the cell. Everything has cells and atoms. Okay? Especially when you're dealing with nature. Right? So that causes a growth. It causes life, like an egg hacking. So a lot of shit's about to be just popping out the blue. Feel me? You just gotta realize it will make sense. So I'm not trying to like make no conspiracy, bro. I'm just telling you to the point, like, it actually makes sense to happen because of cells. But anyway, say the Carrington event, right? It happened like the 1850s through the 70s, somewhere around there, or 1830s to the 50s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly what date, okay? But I know it happened in the 1800s. So I also been trying to explain